All right, I have the last mythical in this update that I need. Lucky. I already have all 4 of the other ones, as you can see. I'll have videos on all these up by the time you see this video. So let's go ahead. I have Lucky Boost enabled for a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and let's roll and hopefully get lucky with them. Or lucky with Lucky. 50% chance to get him on the mythical. So let's start opening. Hey, there we go. We got lucky. And how many opens was that? I think that was like 180. I spent half my gems, but there we go. We got lucky. Where's it at? Okay, there it is. I found it. And oh, look at this. Lucky is a limited time unit. I didn't even know that. This is like day 3 of the update. I had no idea it was limited time. It does have physical and lightning, and I'm pretty sure, let me just verify on the evolution. I think I already have the items for it, except for the evolution stones. Yeah. Still missing the magic stones for it, but I do have the other evolution items for it right now. But I had no idea this was limited time. That's awesome. So I'm guessing, let me go ahead and do some grinding, get this up to max level, and get the rest of the evolutions item for it. And then I'm also going to show you something really cool this unit has that I'm going to show you once I get it evolved. So let me go do some grinding real quick. All right, I finally have Lucky at max level, as you can see, and the stats aren't that bad. 1,315 damage on placement, 7.4 cooldown, and 23.5 range, so not too bad on that. Let's go ahead, let's unlock the unit and unequip it so that way we can evolve the unit. And here we go. Okay, so it turns into Lucky Thunder Fiend. He gains 30% more attack and true lightning magic. And we already have all the things to evolve it. So there we go. Finally evolved. And look at that. That's pretty cool. And because this is a limited unit, I have a feeling we might get a cosmetic on it. It's not a secret, though, so I'm not 100% sure. Now, there is something this unit has, and it's called Battlelust. Now, basically how this works is it increases the damage of the unit as long as the unit has a target, which I'm guessing means if there's an enemy within range of the unit, it'll have a 5% increase up to 25%. I'm guessing with every single hit it does. So if this unit had Battlelust at 1919 damage, and let's just say it's a 25%, the damage is actually almost 24,000. And so this unit does have its own little buff, which we'll go ahead and see in a moment when we go into the round to see it increase. But let's go ahead. I already have all the buff units for it. And let's take a look at our new unit. And already on placement, the unit's pretty good. Look at that range by default, and also the line AoE. That's pretty good. Oh, and you can see it there too, Battlelust. The damage went up to 2015, and it's going to attack again. The damage goes up even more. And every single time it goes up by 5%. If you take a look at the text above it, you can kind of see it. But it'll literally go up every single time it hits. That is really cool. Yeah, look at that. It's going even higher, though. I wonder what it takes for it to reset. Maybe there's a time limit on it? And it looks like that is max. So the default max damage is 2,398. That is pretty cool. I want to see if it drops lower. If it doesn't hit any units for a while. I want to see if that's a thing. Yeah, there we go. So it hasn't hit anything for a while. So the damage reset back to the minimum. That is cool. So this unit is probably really good to have in the front line, depending on the range, though. We'll see that in a moment. But this is definitely not a unit if you want to use it for its maximum capabilities. You definitely don't want this unit, like, sitting all the way back here defending the end. You want defending the front for sure. But overall, a really cool system. I think we'll go ahead and let the Astas do all the fighting, so that way we can see the damage without the buff. But the money unit is now maxed out, so let's go ahead and start upgrading it. So the first upgrade takes our damage up to 3,838. I love these type of numbers. Same cooldown and 1.1 more range, so there we go. The next upgrade is the exact same thing. 5757 attack, 0.5 less cooldown, and 0.5 more range, so there we go. Then 8,955 damage, same cooldown, 0.5 more range again. And then here we go, Thunder God Wipe. This will change what his attack line is, and the damage goes up quite a bit at the 17.4 thousand damage. This is also all without Battlelust, by the way. Or 16.6 because it did hit something. 6.5 cooldown and 28.4 range. So let's go ahead and do the upgrade. And it turns into a small circle AoE. Interesting. Okay, let's see what that does. So if we go ahead and let the unit attack. Pretty cool. So it jumps forward and hits once. So not too bad of attack. And pretty good. Okay, let's keep going. It does have 2 battles. That's like 10% higher damage. 22,000 damage, 6.5 cooldown, 29.4 range. Not too bad. 26,000 damage. You can see go up even farther, up to 28,000. And that's amazing though. 29,000 now, just from the Battlelust. That is really good. 0.4 less cooldown and 1.1 more range. So there we go. Look at that. Look at that damage though, because it's going up every 5% for a maximum of 25%. That is really cool. It looks like it's at 25% now. That is some super high damage, but let's keep going. 6th upgrade is 39, almost 40,000 damage. 6.1 cooldown and 31.5 range. And then here's the ability we get for evolving it. Okay. True Lightning Magic Thunderbolt, 43, almost 44,000 damage. Same cooldown and a lot more range. Look at that. That's a big old buff. Let's go and do the upgrade. And we're back to a line AoE. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, that is really cool. Get stuck at a wall. Very nice line AoE. It's actually quite big, not super thin like the other unit is. 55.9 thousand damage, 0.5 less cooldown, and 42.1 range. And that is max. That is awesome. And it only costs about like 64,000 to get him fully maxed out. So not a bad unit. What's the DPS on this? Okay, it's reading 9,995 DPS with full Battlelust. If I go ahead and place down another one and look at the default stats at max level. First of all, as you can see, with 0% Battlelust, 44,000 damage. And with the full Battlelust, it's 55, almost 56,000. So the damage goes up by a lot. And so does the DPS, jumping from 7,995 all the way up to, on this unit with the full Battlelust, up to 9,995. So really good. Lots of 9s too. Oh my gosh, there's so many number 9 in there. The DPS literally goes up by 2,000. That is amazing. But let's go ahead and see, with the 10% buff, the full Battlelust goes up to 60,000 damage, which makes the DPS 10.7 thousand, which is really, really good. And without the full Battlelust, the DPS goes up to 49,000. Which makes the DPS 8,795. So not too bad. Very good DPS. And also, let's just test again to see if they fixed it. I don't think they did. Okay, it's not fixed, but if I were to add in the 25% buff to this damage from Irwin, because it is a physical unit, that would make the damage 75,000 damage. And that makes the DPS 13,493. That is amazing. That is so much DPS. You literally gain an extra 3,000 DPS too just from the Battlelust. So if you have full Battlelust on Lucky, it is a very, very good unit. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 placements too, so not too bad. And because the Battlelust is a percentage increase instead of a flat increase, the higher base damage this unit has, the better Battlelust is. So when the game updates to get more levels and past level 100, this unit will get even better than other units. But yeah, this is definitely a unit worth going for. It is, yet again, limited time, so you can only get this unit during update 7. So you definitely want to try to get it as soon as possible from the new banner. If you're having trouble summoning for it, summon on the 50% chance for it, because that is like way higher than 10%. So make sure it's the 50% chance unit if you want to get it. But oh my gosh, that unit is actually very good. I like this one a lot.